Hey Aries, it's Common with Common Sense Oracle, and I'm here to do your February 5th through February 11th, 2018 Oracle reading. I'm going to be using, as always, the Soul's Journey, and do keep in mind that I am not a psychic or a medium. I am intuitive, and so whatever messages come through from Spirit, I'm going to relay that to you in, as my name implies, common sense. And then hopefully it's helpful to you and you can apply it to your week. All right, dear, so I've got you just about shuffled up. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So your first card that I've got pulled for you is Failure. Your second card that I've got for you is Fear. All right, so if that's not looking too hot, I know it looks kind of a little bit like, what is that? But let's go ahead and get into it. And you have to forgive me, my camera and everything is mirrored, so of course when I'm trying to fix it here on the monitor, it's all sorts of goofy and stuff. You'll just have to bear with me here as I got the glare out, now I got, this weird goofy, looks curved and everything. Anyway, all right, let's just go ahead and get into it. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, so this week is gonna be interesting for you. You are going to be dealing with these essentially emotions this week. These are going to come up, and let's go ahead and talk about it. I don't want you to get upset because these two things are very closely interlinked, okay? And really what it is an opportunity for you to really take a look at what is holding you back, what is hindering, okay? Because failure is just like the card says, it's an opportunity to learn, okay? Failure just means that it's like, oh, that particular mechanism did not work. That's all that failure means. It just means that at this particular time, with this particular person, in this particular situation, this particular mode is not going to work, okay? That's all that means, okay? It doesn't mean that, just give up on everything and what were you thinking and oh my gosh, and it's not going to work, blah, 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 okay? No, backtrack. Whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish, okay, the way that you're going about it right now is not the best way to go about it. Simple as that, okay? So you're going to need to figure out a different way to do this thing that you've been doing, okay? Or operating in a different way, because whatever right now, the cards are letting you know, Spirit is letting you know, the way that you're approaching the situation, probably the situation that brought you to this reading to begin with, whatever you're doing, that's not working for you, okay? And then also here, fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Well, okay. And that's a beautiful sentiment, but I will say that what I think about fear is that there's an acronym that's floating around the internet that says, gives you an acronym for fear. Facts, how does it go? It goes, facts. I'm gonna look it up for you right now because, of course, I'm drawing a blank right in the middle of the reading. But I want you to try to remember this, because I think that it's a really important thing to remember, and it's good because a lot of the times people have the fear of fear, and there's really no reason for it. It's false evidence appearing real. So false evidence appearing real is what fear is, all right? So fear is basically just in your head, okay? Now there's, obviously, like survival wise, of course, there's certain things that you need to have a healthy fear of, but just understand that fear in and of itself is not really going to help you. It's just like an alert, okay? It's like a little red flag going off. So if there's something that's happening in your life right now and it is fueled by fear, then you need to take a look at what that thing is. Why are you so afraid of what you're afraid of? Why are you living in this state of more than likely reactive mode instead of being proactive? Or why are you being, you need to take the time to look at why you are in this sort of energy field. Why are these thoughts clouding your mind? Is it because of your certain failure? Do you have a fear of failure? What is it that is causing it? That's what you really need to look at this week, is you need to dig deep this week and really figure out What is causing this fear in your life? What are you so afraid of and why? And what can you do about it? Okay? And of course, I can make the tie. You have the fear of failure. I think everybody a lot of times has the fear of failure, but then I think a lot of people have the fear of success too, because once you have a fear of success, then you've achieved something, and then you have to work that much harder to keep the thing that you've achieved, right? So that's a whole nother topic. But I will say that yes, there could be the connection to that if you see that. But really, what I want you to do is just take a look at the way that you're doing things and see if it's actually working for you. And if it's not, don't be afraid to try new things and to try new mechanisms, okay? Because there is a way for you to get rid of your fear and to be successful in life. It can happen, it will happen. You just have to dig deep within yourself. You need to really ask yourself the questions. And I'll tell you, get a piece of paper out. Get a pen out and write this kind of stuff down. Don't keep this stuff inside of your head. I know that a lot of times, especially with Aries, fire signs, it's more, it's like, oh, it's so tedious, or oh, I don't need to do that, or there's other things I could be doing with my time. I'll remember. No, you won't. You're not going to remember. Okay, nobody's going to remember. That's the thing. You need to write it down. That's why we have history books. That's why we have science books. That's why we have learning materials in general, okay? It's because people can't remember everything, and some things need studying. And right now, you need to study yourself. You need to study your motivations. You need to study what's going on, the mechanisms that you're using in your life, why you're afraid of what you're afraid of, and then you need to figure out what you really want and then try to come up with a new plan, because right now what you're doing isn't working, okay? That's what the cards are telling me right now. So, my dear, I hope that helps you. I hope that you get through your week and you really ruminate on these words. I really do hope that you do take out the pen and paper and you write the stuff down and you really dig deep within yourself and try to figure out what exactly is going on, okay? I think it's really important for you, especially going into this second month, to really start digging deep within yourself instead of like keeping things on the surface or, maybe focusing on other. No, it's time to focus on yourself. It's time to start digging deep. That's what the card is saying. It's time. Okay? All right, my dear. I hope that's helpful for you, and I hope to see you back next week. Bye-bye.